For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over the best free 95 overall team standout player you need to select. Now if I'm being completely honest, this team standout drop was pretty fire. We have about 4 or 5 cards that I'm going to show you that have top end stats at their position, which you can get absolutely free. Now in order to get this pack allowing you to select one of these 95 overall standouts, I did drop a video earlier today showing you the fastest way possible to earn this pack and earn this 95 overall. I'll leave that linked in the description if you're curious, but without further ado, let's get into this one. Now as we hop into these rankings, I am actually going to be giving away a 95 overall standout of your choosing. All you have to do is comment which player you want in the comment section, include your social media, and I'll be getting in contact with a random commenter in exactly 3 days and getting you that card. You do have to be subbed to the channel in order to enter this giveaway, so if you want to win a free player, follow those steps, and without further ado, let's hop into these rankings. Now the first set of cards that I want to go over are the offensive linemen, guys. The offensive linemen that came out in this promo are actually super good. If you're looking for an upgrade at left tackle, center, either guard spot, there's a player for you in this promo. Taking a look at the stats on a lot of these cards, they all have like 94 plus in every single important statistical category. It's honestly pretty crazy how good these cards are, so if you do need an upgrade at any O-line spot, take a look at the stats on the player first, but basically every single card that came out is going to bring you really good stats on the O-line position. So if you do want a player that's a nap that you can just plug in at center or guard or tackle and really not worry about them for almost the rest of the year, take a look at these offensive linemen because they are very good. Now there are no Adrian Amos cards on the block, but this guy is coming in at number 4 on the list. Adrian Amos had a really good budget card earlier in the year, and this card does not disappoint either. 94 speed, 94 excel, great for a strong safety. That is top end speed at the safety position. He's gonna be able to get chemmed up all the way to 97 speed, 97 excel. The zone is at a 96, the man is at a 90, which I think is actually important in this game. Having 90 plus man coverage on your safeties is actually pretty crucial. The hit power is going to be awesome on this card at a 93. If you are looking to user on this Adrian Amos, he is going to be 6'1", he is going to bring you 88 COD, so he's pretty solid as a user. The jumping is going to be pretty nice as well. I would say this is actually a good card. I have him at the number 4 spot on the list, and if you're looking for an upgraded safety, this is the way to go. But if I'm honest, all 4 cards I'm going to overview in this list are all super good, so whatever position you really need, that's kind of the way I'd make this decision. If you really need a strong safety, go with this Adrian Amos, even though he isn't ranked number 1 on the list, because all 4 of the players, like I said, have super glitchy stats. Now unfortunately, again, we have a card that is not up on the auction block, but damn, this card is super good. Will Fuller right here, guys, with 95 speed, 95 excel. All the route running is impeccable, the catching is great, the release is great. This is a very good card. Unfortunately, he isn't a route runner archetype, so he isn't going to get route technician for 2 AP, but nonetheless, he is one of the best receivers in the game with his high speed, great route running, solid size. He is a very good receiver card. I'm a big fan of the Will Fuller. If you are looking for an upgraded wide receiver, this is the way to go. Even if you need like a new wide receiver 3 and you already have a really good team, you can definitely pick up players at the wide receiver and corner position, or even safety, as some good depth options on your squad. So very big fan of the Will Fuller card right here. I think this is actually a really good receiver. I do kind of want to test him out and see how well he can play, but yeah, Will Fuller, a really good card. Now for the top 2 players, both of these cards are up on the block, and at the number 2 spot, we have AJ Terrell. Now AJ Terrell is kind of similar to a lot of other corners we've gotten in the game so far. He's going to bring you 95 speed, 95 excel, good zone, good man, good press, good height. This is honestly a top end corner in all of Madden. AJ Terrell always has great budget cards, and this 95 is no budget card. He's a top end card in the game. I'm not a huge fan of his agility, play rec, and jumping. Those are all slightly lower than you'd like to see on a corner, but again, this is a free card, so it's kind of tough for us to complain. And if you do need depth at the corner spot, maybe a cornerback 3 or a new cornerback 2, this is going to be a solid card. We have him at the number 2 spot. I would say him and Will Fuller are kind of interchangeable. Both of them are really good, and both of them are good like depth options. Now at the number 1 spot, I cannot speak highly enough of this Montez Sweat card. We just got a 93 speed, 95 acceleration right end, and most of the time when EA gives us a card like this, they have like 80 or 85 block shed. No, this card has 93 block shed, 95 finesse move. Like, what? This card is incredible. We have met the #1 spot. This is one of the glitchiest cards I have seen in all of Madden this year. The strength is low, the tackling is solid, but I'm honestly just shocked with the block shed. This card should be able to play pretty solid run defense. He's obviously 6'6", so he's a pretty big right end. 260, he's not going to be the biggest right end, but he's going to be relatively tall. I think he'll be able to play solid in run defense, and in pass rush, this card is like better than Lawrence Taylor. I just don't get it. They just gave an incredible card right here. I will definitely be picking up this Montez Sweat with my free option. The speed and acceleration just blew me away. If you power this card up, you're going to be getting 98 acceleration on the card to go along with, I believe, 97 speed. So that's really, really crazy for a Montez Sweat. I am definitely stoked to see how well this card plays. Obviously, the top 4 are all super good. If you really need an upgrade at any of these positions, you can definitely go with one of the players. But in my opinion, Montez Sweat is the way to go, because wow, they just blew me away with those stats. I'm very excited to see how well the card can perform. A big fan of all 4 cards that you guys can select. The offensive linemen are all nice as well. I'm curious to hear who you guys are selecting, so let me know in the comment section who your pick is gonna be. But yeah, those are gonna be my top 5, or I guess top 4 players to go and pick from this promo. So that's gonna do it for me, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.